He says, the tongue of his state was saying, "O God, may I be disgraced before creatures if my faults are covered before you," and not the opposite. So this is true liberation. And the people of Allah, they say you're not a Sufi until it is equal to you when someone praises you and someone blames you. If that's not the case, you still have work to do. And this wonderful story of Imam al-Ghazali when he went into seclusion after being this great scholar, and he went into seclusion and he was in the mosque, Masjid Umawi in Damascus, and he donned the robes of a beggar, and he would sweep the mosque and he would spend all his time in silent invocation and contemplation. And even though even in his time he was world renowned, his name was known. The beauty of the pre-modern world is that even if you were famous outside of your city, if they knew your name, they didn't know your face. So he could be anonymous. And it's hard for us to imagine this. Because now if someone knows you, they've seen 1,000 pictures and videos and all these things. So he was able to be anonymous in Damascus. And once he was in the masjid, which we could imagine it like the Qira'in, where they had the circles of knowledge, the chairs at each pillar. But he was at another pillar and he was just invoking his Lord, and he heard this Shaykh who was teaching his circle of disciples. He said, "Qala Imam al-Ghazali." Imam al-Ghazali says, quoting him as a great authority to prove his point. And Imam al-Ghazali was right there by the next pillar and heard it. And he writes, he said, "When I heard that, my heart liked it." Yeah, he's mentioning me. But he said, but instantly I caught myself and I said, "Astaghfirullah. I still have work to do." Because until I'm indifferent, whether he was praising me or blaming me, I'm not sincere with Allah. These are darajat, these are maqamat, these are high stations.